guys, welcome to a brand new video, another what I eat in a week. I absolutely love filming these for you guys, so I can't wait to bring you another one. Today is currently Monday, it is 7:50, so I've been to the gym this morning, did an upper body session. I actually went for an 18-kilometer run yesterday, so I don't know about anyone else that does longer distance runs, but the day that I do the run, I'm not hungry. The day after, I'm so hungry, so there's going to be lots on the menu today, I'm sure, which will be good. I'm going to start off with some cacao pancakes. I think it's what I'm feeling like. It's quite cold, autumn as well, and truly settling in now, so yeah, these ones should be good to get the morning going. First meal of the week, I started off with some cacao pancakes. To make this one, I used 3/4 of a cup of oats, a small banana, 1/3 of a cup of almond milk, but you could use any plant-based milk, 1 tablespoon of cacao powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a little bit of vanilla essence. Next up, I made a mixed berry compote. For this one, I used some frozen berries, as well as maple syrup and some chia seeds. Today I served this one with some natural coconut yogurt, some hemp seeds, pistachios and maple syrup. Okay, it is now lunchtime. Those pancakes did an amazing job at keeping me full this morning. I am going to be doing some smashed avo with pomegranates and butter beans on toast for lunch today. To make lunch today, I started off by adding some butter beans, tomato paste, salt and oil, as well as some mixed herbs into a saucepan and cooked that one up until it was nice and warm and fragrant. To make the smashed avo, I just used avocado, lemon juice, paprika, chives, and pomegranates. And to top it off, I popped on some more fresh pomegranates as well as some almond flakes. For dinner tonight, I felt like a nice sweet salad, and this one definitely did the job. It was delicious. I started off by putting some chopped sweet potato with some oil and some salt into the oven for 30 minutes at 180 degrees. Next, I got a bunch of greens prepared. I used some broccoli, broccolini, Brussels sprouts, as well as some kale and tofu in oil, maple syrup, hoisin sauce, garlic and salt. Mix that one together and pop that one in the oven as well for 20 minutes. To make the dressing, I used water, half of a lemon juice, some soaked cashews and pumpkin seeds, coconut yogurt, tahini, fresh basil and sage, and some avocado. Additionally for this one, I added some fresh kale, apple, pomegranates and walnuts. For breakfast this morning, I had a smoothie bowl. I used some frozen banana, mixed berries, avocado, and some cacao powder. Blended that one up until it made a lovely sorbet-like consistency. I topped this one today with strawberries, raspberries, some homemade hemp granola, peanut butter, homemade cashew butter, LSA powder and cinnamon. Today was very cold. Some pan-fried gnocchi was exactly what I felt like for lunch. I just mixed up the gnocchi in with some coconut oil, garlic, dill, paprika and salt. I then added some more olive oil over the top just to really crisp it up. I then added in some chickpeas as well. I then prepared some tomato, mushrooms, spinach and kale to pop in with the gnocchi. I topped this one off today with the remainder of the green goddess dressing that I made for dinner the night before. It was a great combination. This one definitely hit the spot on a nice cold day. For dinner, I made some sweet and sour tofu. I started off by adding 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of garlic, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of coconut flour into a bowl and mix that one up to make our marinade for today. Prepared some brown rice and some quinoa to have with this one. As I started cooking it, I realised for 4 people I definitely hadn't prepared enough rice, so I did add a bit of white rice in there too, as I knew that would cook a little bit quicker. I then started by sauteing some onions whilst I popped the tofu in the air fryer. I then added some capsicum, pineapple and cashews into a saucepan and let that start to cook up before adding the sauce in. I also added some of the pineapple juice from the tinned pineapple. To top this one off today, I added some chopped spring onion and it was unbelievably delicious. Definitely recommend this one. For dessert, I had a go at making a self-sauce pudding. So I used 1/3 cup of coconut sugar, 1/2 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of cacao, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, vanilla extract, maple syrup and almond milk. I then realised that the amount that I made definitely wasn't going to cut it for 4 people, so I did actually double this recipe. For the sauce, I used 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of cocoa and 1/2 cup of boiling water. Served it up with some natural coconut yogurt after leaving it in the oven for about 40 minutes at 180 degrees. If you love chocolate like me, you'll love this dessert. For breakfast this morning, I made some lemon and poppy seed baked oats. To make this one, I added 80 grams of oats, 140 mils of almond milk, 1 small banana, the juice of 1/2 a lemon, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and sprinkled in some protein powder. I then added in the black poppy seeds and put that one in the oven for about 30 minutes at 180 degrees. It is now 2 o'clock and I haven't had lunch and I am so hungry, but I want to quickly show you guys my outfit because I'm obsessed with my outfit today. This jumper is from General Pants. I got it the other day, skirt stitch, and I just got these brand new Adidas shoes and I love them. Time to have some lunch now. My mum got me some vegan tofu for lunch, so let's have that. I am so hungry. I'm getting hangry, so... For dinner this night, my mum made some delicious pumpkin soup. I'll pop up all the ingredients on the screen, and we had it with some sourdough and some coconut yogurt. Wonderful dinner for a cold night. Bowl of oats for brekkie this morning. I started off by adding some banana and some apple into a saucepan with maple syrup and cinnamon and let that cook up on the stove. I then prepared some oats. I just used oats, some almond milk and a little bit of maple syrup as well, and some cinnamon. Once that one had cooked up, I popped that one into the bowl. I then added the banana and the apple mix, some fresh strawberries. I also made the same berry compote I made in the first morning, some of my hemp granola, cashew butter, peanut butter, some pumpkin seeds and some hazelnuts. Hello guys, it is quite a bit later in the day now. It is 2:30 and I'm about to make lunch. Not having lunch until now because I've been grinding out some work. I've spent all morning studying and just submitted my first uni assignment, which is great. So that's a big relief, and yeah, now time to have some lunch. I'm gonna have some of the soup that my mum made last night because it was bloody beautiful. She did a great job with some sourdough, and I'm gonna do some little cauliflower popcorn bites as well to have on the side. So let's get to preparing the cauliflower. Okay, I've just coated some cauliflower in some oil and I chucked in all these spices and salt as well. So I'm going to chuck that in the oven for 15 minutes. For tonight's dinner, I did some crispy tofu with some veggies. So I started off by preparing some greens. I had some zucchini, broccolini and broccoli, as well as some kale. Pop that one into a roasting dish with some chickpeas and some oil, as well as some maple syrup. Mix that one up and let that cook in the oven for 20 minutes. For the tofu, I started off by mixing it in a mixture of soy sauce and avocado oil. I then popped it in a mixture of nutritional yeast, flour, sage, garlic, ginger and paprika. Once this was all coated, I popped it into a pan full of coconut oil and sprinkled the leftover sauce onto the tofu to make it nice and crispy. I then also added some maple syrup. I serve this one up with some quinoa as well. It was super yummy. I am not turning back after doing my tofu crispy. It's something I have very much enjoyed doing, and this was a great recipe for it. Sprinkled on some pomegranates to finish it off. Another delicious dinner. Hello guys, it is now Friday morning. I have gotten up, gotten ready for the day. I'm about to go head to a cafe to work today for the morning, which would be great. This morning I quickly prepared myself it's like a Snickers overnight oats. I did film how I made it, so I will quickly show you guys, but cannot wait to dive into this. It was super easy too. So yeah, time for brekkie before we head off to do some work. Hello guys, I just finished up at the cafe and quickly ducked into the supermarket. Thought I'd show you what I got, because why not? But just picked up some more. This is my favourite coconut yogurt, just the natural one, because I feel like I can use it in sweet stuff and in more like, yeah, savoury dishes or in salad dressing, stuff like that. So, and it was on sale, so got some of that. And then for lunch today, I think I'm going to do some like crumbed tofu. So I've got some lemon, herb and garlic seasoning to mix in with some breadcrumbs and do on the pan, sort of like what I did last night. So I'm going to do that. And then I got this Thai green curry to try for dinner tonight. We'll chuck it in with lots of veggies. So hopefully it tastes good. I will let you know when it gets to the time. But yeah, gonna work away for another couple of hours. I'm not hungry for lunch just yet before I start cooking. Okay, it is now time for lunch. And as I said earlier, I'm doing some lemon crumbed tofu. Yeah, that's the situation we've got going on. I've just blended up a piece of bread in the blender, and I'm going to mix in a bunch of this spice mix as well. And I'm gonna, similar to what I did yesterday, do a bowl of some avocado oil before I dip it into this, and then cook it up in a bunch of coconut oil so it gets nice and crispy. And I'm just going to do a very basic salad underneath with a dressing, probably with some lemon juice and some coconut yogurt, bit of salt. Yeah, nice lemony based lunch.